about the future of one of the world's most important economic partnerships. I can see many colleagues, friends who worked extremely hard on both sides, India and the UK side, to bring this to fruition. They worked many late nights, and it was a bit of a nail-biting finish until we got it done. In fact, the original target was to try and get it done before the two prime ministers met in Evian, but we went beyond that deadline, and finally the two prime ministers had to order the two delegations to just get it done. This agreement is firmly focused on the future. It is defined by confidence, mutual respect and shared ambition, and above all, it is focused on growth, on enabling the free flow of goods and services in both directions, strengthening investment links, making it easier for companies to create jobs in each other's economies, and demonstrating that our greatest successes will be those that we build together. The evidence is already compelling. Bilateral trade in goods and services now stands at nearly £48 billion. The long-held aspiration of doubling UK-India trade by 2030 once appeared rather ambitious, but today, with the CETA in force, it is a goal that appears firmly within reach. The investment relationship is equally distinctive. Investments flow strongly in both directions. India is investing in the UK, while British companies continue to expand their presence in India. Few major bilateral relationships can demonstrate such balanced two-way confidence. The latest UK Department for Business and Trade inward investment results for 2025-26 illustrate this clearly. India emerged as the second largest source of FDI into the UK after the United States, with 93 investment projects creating nearly 12,700 new jobs. These companies are not simply investing in Britain. They are creating employment, paying taxes, strengthening supply chains, and contributing to Britain's future. That is what a modern partnership looks like. The world's fifth and sixth largest economies working together towards shared goals. Today, I'm also reminded of the importance of trade in a very tangible way. We have with us today importers from India's gems and jewellery sector, whose first consignment benefiting from zero duty under CETA arrived today by air cargo. Multiple consignments worth millions of dollars have sailed from the ports of India to leverage the benefits of CETA, including in labor-intensive goods like electronic goods and chemicals. Similarly, I can also sense the excitement from the British automobile, food and drinks, and Scotch whisky exporters. This is more than just one shipment or a set of shipments. It represents the beginning of a new era of opportunity for businesses on both sides. It shows how an agreement negotiated between governments can translate into real opportunities for companies, consumers, and communities. This morning, I also had the privilege of visiting DP World's London Gateway port, where a vessel from India had just arrived. It was a fitting symbol for today's occasion. Trade is about movement, not only of ships and goods, but also of ideas, investment, and people. But the significance of this agreement cannot be measured by trade and investment outcomes alone. Its real promise lies in co-development, co-innovation, and a deeper long-term strategic partnership. CETA gives this momentum a further boost. It reduces barriers, improves certainty, and gives businesses the confidence to plan, invest, and grow. It will support exporters, manufacturers, service providers, investors, universities, and innovators across both countries. India and the UK share a natural partnership in financial services. The UK remains one of the world's foremost global financial centers, while India is among the fastest growing major economies with deepening capital markets, a rapidly expanding digital economy, and an ambitious program of financial sector reform. The opportunities for collaboration have never been greater. mechanisms, including the India-UK Economic and Financial Dialogue, are deepening cooperation in financial services, fintech, and the digital economy. The numbers speak for themselves. India today records around 660 million digital transactions every day, more than the combined populations of the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Australia. It has laid over 4.2 million kilometers of optical fiber cable, enough to circle the Earth 105 times, and completed over 177 billion biometric authentications. India's impressive infrastructure statistics reflect the scale, ambition, and effectiveness of India's physical and digital public infrastructure, creating unprecedented opportunities for innovation, financial inclusion, and international collaboration. 500 gigawatts of non-fossil fuel energy capacity by 2030, creating immense opportunities in renewable energy, green hydrogen, battery storage, and climate finance. The opportunity before us is not simply to sell into each other's markets, but to build together cleaner energy systems, better infrastructure, stronger digital networks, and the industries of the future. Talent has always been one of the strongest bridges between India and the UK. Our diaspora, our students, our entrepreneurs, our scientists, and our professionals have connected our societies in ways that no treaty alone could achieve. CETA now provides that human connection with a stronger economic foundation. But it must be understood that economic agreements are not destinations. They are foundations for the future. Their true value lies not only in the text that is signed, but in the opportunities they unlock, the confidence they inspire, and the prosperity they create. The India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement marks the beginning of a new phase in our partnership. Rabindranath Tagore wrote, "Faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark." Today, that light is clearly on the horizon. As the India-UK CETA enters into force, both our countries have every reason to look ahead with confidence. Thank you very much.
First, the guide on goods.
Just come from India. The first one that will get the benefit of the CETA duty rates, and this is the rule of origin certificate for this consignment. Will all be required for the consignments to take the benefit under CETA. This is the first RO certificate that has been issued under the new CETA.